Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. We got some good stuff to talk about today, baby. Yes, y'all. Look what lies of wind blew in today. Your girl KJP then popped up and popped out. I don't know where these folks is coming from. They can stay really where they at. Now, she is coming on here, y'all, stating that she got pretty much a tell-all book of lies. Okay, we just gonna say lies because she is the not only was the face of lies, but was the voice of lies for Biden's tied administration. Them last 4 years. Just get on the podium with that little raggedy brown book, open it up, wouldn't answer none of the questions, lie, and then storm off. And now she has a book called Independent, a look inside a broken White House outside the party lines. Y'all, believe her if you want to. The same lady that was the White House teleprompter wants us to believe that she's a new person or had a political awakening. Yeah. With that being said, y'all, I ain't even finna hold y'all. We finna get up right into it. So just showing y'all her book coming straight from Real Mac. Report breaking. KJP is leaving the Democrat Party as outlined in her new book, Independent. Okay, and where's she gonna go? Because we don't want her. So this her book, y'all. I don't know where she thinks she finna go to. We damn sure don't want her. So let's, with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Look at the bimbo. KJP is promoting her new book where she shares how to protect our democracy. Oh my Lord. Y'all, let's get into it. Coming straight from Washington Examiner on X. If y'all want to follow this person, let's dive into the video.
You know, serving as White House press secretary was an honor and a privilege. But since I have left, the people that come up to me, strangers that come up to me just across the country as I'm traveling, and sometimes right in my neighborhood, at a grocery store, supermarket, airport, my daughter's school, the number one question they ask me is, Karine, how do we get out of this? How do we protect our democracy? How do we protect vulnerable communities among us? What do we do next? Because we don't have answers here. That's what they ask me. And this is my answer. And what I mean by that is, in an era of misinformation, disinformation, the regressiveness of social policy that we're seeing currently right now, what I have decided to do, and I really have thought long and hard about this, is to follow my own compass. And that's what I've done. And that's what this book does. And here's the truth. And here's how I will lay it out to you. I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think outside of our boxes and not be so partisan. And the way that I see moving forward in this space that we're in right now is, if you are willing to stand side by side with me, regardless of your how you identify politically, and as long as you respect the community that I belong to and vulnerable communities that I respect, I will be there with you. I will move forward with you.
I can't even take her serious, y'all. KJP, after you did not only lie to my face, but we the people's face, 4 years, gaslighting about inflation, crime, and Biden's freaking brain cells, you think somebody really finna think that you didn't reinvented yourself as a truth teller? Child, please. I'm good. I don't know about y'all, but I'll pass on her in that book. Let's get into it, y'all. Avery Warwick. KJP is no longer a Democrat. What's she finna be then? In her new book, Independent, she calls out the very misinformation, which she was the entire 4 years. She was responsible for spreading what a joke. Yeah, for real. Seriously, a big one. Let's get into it.
Karine Jean-Pierre claims that she is no longer a Democrat because she has come out with this book called Independent, a look inside a broken White House. And in it, she tells her story of feeling disillusioned with Democrat politics after serving in two Democrat administrations, and calls for thinking outside the party lines. I think the most ironic part here is additionally she highlights the importance of dismantling the torrent of disinformation and misinformation. That same disinformation and misinformation that she herself was responsible for spreading. When you lie to the American people, you lose your credibility. She has no credibility left.
Period.
It was her herself that admitted she rarely even interacted with Biden. How do you align on messaging and speak on his behalf if you're rarely interacting with him? This White House was a joke, and all of the
huge
conspiracies
one
that all the right has been saying for the past 4 years turned out to be true. And it seems that everyone knew it except for all of the Democrats, and now they're coming out with independent. Oh, shut up.
If you don't get your little lying cockroach gripper ass on somewhere, we the people are good on you. That tied curly wig in that book of lies. We don't want it. We don't care for it. Who gives a flying flock? This is a woman who's labeled factual, y'all. Video clips of Biden's cheap fake. Every time somebody had a question for her to ask, y'all, she could not answer the question. And when she did, they were all lies. Then when she couldn't take the heat, she put that same little brown book, raggedy book that she opened up, shut it, and storm off the stage. Y'all can believe this bimbo if y'all want to. She gets a bimbo award for today. With that being said, y'all, I am here to remind y'all about her in the lies. And fast forwarding now, we know that not only was Biden signing with auto pens and all this other type of stuff and fake prompters and White House rooms and things like that. And Jill Biden with her lying ass talking about she actually physically seen her husband writing a book day in and day out. And this is the same man, I'm going to keep screaming, they can't even talk a straight sentence, stay up, let alone walk. Now he got the bimbo that was in the press secretary in here talking about she got a book. She's no longer a Democrat. And she about to tell all lies in this book. Nobody's believing the mess. Okay? Not the common sense people. Not the people who can see right through the lies of her. Because that's all she is a lie, a lie, a lie. With that being said, y'all, I'm here to remind y'all about her lies. KJP is writing a book on misinformation. Oh my God, I can't get that word out, and I just said it. Misinformation. There we go. Jesus. All right. Here is the montage of KJP over the years peddling misinformation about Biden's conjunctive. Oh my God, y'all. I cannot read right now. Decline. Let's get into the video.
Does the president have the stamina, physically and mentally, do you think, to continue on even after 2024?
Don, you're asking me this question. Oh my gosh, he's the president of the United States. You know, I can't even keep up with it. We just got back from New Mexico. We just got back from California. That is not a question that we should be even asking.
You said, Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? She must not be here.
No, I totally understand.
Clip after clip after clip, she keeps declining his health here, y'all. She would not give the correct answer. Instead, she would just fill it with lies.
And I just explained she was on top of mind.
The book is suggesting the president tells aides he's tired.
But that's in the excerpt, right?
Yeah, and that's why there have been so few public events before 10 a.m.
I mean, that's a ridiculous assumption to make.
President Biden is the oldest president in U.S. history. Why does White House staff treat him like a baby?
No one treats the president of the United States, the commander-in-chief, like a baby.
So there's this book that says...
We know why now.
When staff
It's a ridiculous claim. I would put the president's stamina, president's wisdom, ability to get this done on behalf of the American people against anyone.
How is President Biden ever going to convince the 3/4 of voters?
Same one, y'all, that mentioned about Biden's numbers fell. Biden's poll numbers have fell harder than his approval ratings, and then you want to sit here and try to tell us about misinformation? literally writing a book about misinformation when y'all and your crew is known for misinformation? Please. Please.
We're worried about his physical and mental health, that he is okay, even though in Las Vegas he told a story about recently talking to a French president who died in 1996.
I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole with you,
Why?
sir. Comments were made in that report about that, obviously about his memory that we don't believe lives in reality. I think you all have called this the cheap fakes video, and that's exactly what they are. They are cheap fakes video.
Yeah.
They are done in bad faith, and some of your news organization have been very clear, have stressed that these the right wing critics of the president have a credibility problem. I think there is so much misinformation, disinformation, as we've been talking about. You talked about the video of the president wandering, and it's not true, right? The president wasn't wandering. And so we believe we have to call that out. We've been calling it cheap fakes. That is something that came from directly from the media outlets.
Is anyone in the White House?
She just called us cheap fakes, y'all, but there's clearly videos of Biden in certain places looking like he's lost and them having to direct him like, come here, come here, come here. Go look it up.
Hiding information about the president's health or his ability to do the job day to day?
Absolutely not. What we have released has been very comprehensive. It has been. It has been transparent. With age comes wisdom and comes experience. And I think that matters as well. He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement and my experience with him. And I know when I walk into the Oval Office or see him on Air Force One, I have to be on top of my game.
Oh my God, y'all. Let me just say this and say this clear. KJP is not leaving the Democrat Party of principle, okay? She's trying to leave it because she sees that the party is collapsing, all right? And she needs a way out. She don't want to go down with them bimbos. But guess what, boo-boo? You're going to be a part of Biden administration in that history and the worst press secretary liar of them all. Good luck with that book. The only people you're probably seeing buying the book, y'all, is them libtards and crazy liberals running around here screaming at the side of their necks, losing it. That'd probably be the only support she get. And y'all, the internet is taking her bimbo tail out. Do not let her lie to y'all any longer. Don't let her do it. She lied for power. She lied for the fake stories. And now she's praising and pulling the ripcord, y'all. Like, seriously? A book. Well, you ain't got my support. I don't plan on buying it, looking at it, reading it. Wherever you came from, you need to go ahead and crawl back up under, because I don't give a hoops. And we, the people, don't care for nothing you have to say at all. I don't care for the book. Because in that book, it probably ain't nothing but lies. Because that's what she good for, y'all. Nothing but some good old stinker tail lies. I want to know y'all thoughts.